Human rights experts call for U.S. President Joe Biden to address the killings of Palestinian-American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh and Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi during meetings with Israel and Saudi Arabia.
President Joe Biden touched down in Tel Aviv Wednesday, the start of a four-day trip that includes meetings with Israeli and Palestinian leaders before a direct flight to Saudi Arabia, the first by an American president. Israeli and regional security are a major focus, and some analysts hope Biden's visit to the Middle East could lead to a rapprochement between Israel and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But Biden's plan to attend a meeting that includes Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman drew harsh criticism, with some calling it a slap in the face for those who value human rights.
What President Biden is doing is suggesting that human rights are cheap and can be bargained out for a range of other impact, outcome, output. It, in many ways, shatters the vision that President Biden had offered to the world after Russia's aggression of Ukraine.
The visit to Saudi Arabia is seen as a retreat from Biden's promise to put human rights at the center of U.S. foreign policy and to make the Saudi crown prince a pariah on the international stage over the murder of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018.
I think this is terribly disappointing for Saudi Arabia's human rights defenders, civil society leaders, and I don't think it's particularly wise. I think, strategically and as a policy decision, I don't think it benefits the United States.
Both the U.S. and the UN independently found evidence that the Saudi prince was behind the murder of Khashoggi, claims the Saudi prince denies. Another challenge is the killing of Palestinian-American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh during an Israeli raid in the West Bank on May 11th. Her family has demanded to visit with Biden in Jerusalem. The State Department has said Israeli fire is likely responsible for her death, but could not say if the shooting was intentional.
The administration, both Trump's administration and Biden's especially, continue to press the Saudis for an international investigation. That seems to have been much less of a push to do that with Shireen Abu Akleh.
Ahead of Biden's arrival in Israel, the White House said the journalist's family has been invited to the United States to engage directly with the president. Experts say Biden's first visit to the Middle East as president is likely to be difficult, with rights groups watching each handshake and listening to every word.